Alright guys, welcome back to another episode, and today's video we're going to be unboxing this Sony UWP-D wireless microphone system. And I've been using Sony mics for a very long time. I think at least 12 years. I've had the first generation, which was this kind of grayish plastic. In fact, it's kind of grayish plastic one, bluish gray, and it was a plastic body. It felt flimsy and not solid or durable, so I ended up switching over to the Sennheisers, which was okay. Sennheisers, to me Sennheisers sound great, but the range wasn't that great. There was slight popping or cutouts here and there, dropouts here and there, which to me was unacceptable, especially for a shoot that, you know, has a lot of dialogue like weddings and so forth. I can't be dealing with pops or dropouts. And that, with that said, I kind of researched Sony again, which they came out with their newer one. Well, back then was newer, and it was all metal body, which is the black ones. And I have one here, like this one right here. The black ones, they're all metal, they're very solid, good, and the range out of these are like crazy far. Even my friends that are musicians, like, whoa, like they kind of heard it and saw how far it could reach and stuff like that. I think the Sennheisers sound a little bit more cleaner, more crisp, but I'd take no dropouts, no cutouts over clear, you know, like clear. I mean, it's not that much clearer than this. This is very good as well. So I'd rather have the range too. So I'd rather have these over the Sennheisers, but that's me. I know everybody, you know, they're die-hard brand fans, and for me, I don't care about brand. I care about what works and what works well for me. And Sony so far has been working well, so I guess I am kind of a Sony fan. But hey, I do shoot with other brands. I shoot Panasonic. I don't have everything Sony. I do have a lot of things Sony, but I don't have everything Sony. But we're gonna unbox this UPW. Now, because these systems work with the older one, I bought the multi-interface, basically this one, but a dual channel. This is only a single channel, so this only works, receives one signal. I bought the dual one, which is actually recording on this right now because I'm using a Sony camera. I'm using the multi-interface shoot because the camera I'm using right now, the actual mic input, the little mini 3.5 jack broke because it's a poor design, and I'm not going to get into that one. But the multi-interface shoe works for the mic. So I'm using a wireless mic right now. In fact, the Sony one, to record this with the newer, the dual channel multi-interface one. Now, one thing about the multi-interface one, you're gonna have to realize there's two adapters for it. You have to use an adapter, and I'll cover that later when I unbox this. But let's unbox this for now, and then I can cover what I was gonna get into as far as the adapter goes. Okay. Oh boy, oh, this is a tight fit here. Okay, that's that. Ooh, so pleasing, right? Okay, now some people are like, oh, the packaging's not nice. You know, I don't care about packaging because after this, it's going to go in the rubbish. So I don't really care about packaging. They make it cheaper and use more generic packaging. Yeah, I don't care. Hey, more money, more savings for us, right? The instructions, CD, there's a CD in here, product CD. I don't know what the CD is for, but who has CDs nowadays? Because, I mean, all the new computers, let's face it, I use a lot of the computers now. In fact, a lot of my computers right now currently don't have an optical drive. I don't know, there's a CD in here. I don't know what it's for, but make everything downloadable. Even this PDF downloadable, you can save some trees. I'm not a tree hugger, but you know, I mean, I do care about the planet somewhat, so yeah, definitely save some trees and not print so many out. Okay, here we go. Here's This is not leather. I think it's pleather, but this is that little case that covers the body pack. Now, I got this one because of this right here. I have the older set here. Which this one? Okay, let me go over this right here. I have that one right here in this. Okay, right here. The reason why I got the one with this, I already have one, but I got this one is because this one does phantom power. I have some shotgun mics that I could plug into this and just throw it somewhere where I need audio, and I have phantom power. This feeds phantom power, this one doesn't. So I said spend a little bit more and get one that I can do phantom power. So now I'm not kind of what's it called, limited on my mic's setups, but this one works great as well. Okay, XLR. Okay, all you do is get a feed from the DJ, plug it in, XLR, pop it on the table, and all your cameras got audio from the DJ. This one you can plug in, or even any mic. I have a Shure, what is that, a 58 or something, the real cheap one, but it's a solid, it's a tank mic. Pop it on this, turn it on, give it to someone to do interviews, and there you go. I can do that with this one too, but this one is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. Width-wise about the same, height-wise, just depth-wise. But not that much bigger, but it is kind of bigger. But so that's that. What else do we have? So the body pack, transmitter pack. This is the one that I needed. This is the one that I needed to replace. One of my old ones, I think it's starting to go bad, but not bad after 10, 12 years. It every so often I get kind of like a static hiss out of it, and I think it's the battery pack. I did change the mic element. If you saw my other video, I bought a new mic, the mic element. I don't use the factory ones. I use, because I like to conceal them under clothing, and this doesn't work well for that. So I bought this aftermarket one, and I thought, maybe the cables in that is going bad, so I bought a new one. It's been working great, but I bought this too because, like I said, I don't want any issues. Audio, okay? Audio is very important in video, so I'm just going to change out the battery pack, the body pack. But see, I'm questionable about this power. I have to read the instructions, which I usually don't read because I don't know how to read. But power button, you got to be able to lock it somehow, because you throw this into a coat pocket and this thing just presses and it'll shut off, and then now you got nothing. But anyway, this is the main reason why I bought this whole thing. That's why they don't sell just this. I don't know why. Well, I can't find it, but they don't just sell the body. Maybe I should just Google that. Anyway, I didn't see just this, so I had to get this whole setup. But I'm not too upset about that, because this is kind of an awesome thing to have. I have the dual one, which I was talking about earlier. It's hooked up to this camera using the adapters for the multi-interface. Now the multi-interface, the adapter, there are two I did not know about. There are two of them. One is for a single and one is for a double. The one I have is a double channel. Basically there's two. It can receive two signals. So I can get, say, a minister signal and a groom signal. This one's only a single, so it's only, say, this one. It'll only receive this one. The adapter, I bought the single one for my dual channel. And when I got it, I was like totally freaking out, because I'm like, what is wrong with it? It's not working. Because I got the single one on the dual, it will not work. So just to make, if you're going to buy this system and use a multi-interface shoe, you need to make sure you get a single if you got the single, or a double if you got the double. Now the multi-interface shoe, for those of you guys who don't know, a lot of newer cameras like the A6500, I also have the FS7 Mark II, has a multi-interface shoe. You see all these little pins in this hot shoe? That's a multi-interface. You buy the adapter, you plug this in. You don't even need batteries in this. It'll feed power out through this connection to the back. It makes this lighter. When you put batteries in this thing gets heavy. And you put it into your camera, and then if you have a camera where it has a front mount part, it makes the front heavy now. When you don't need a battery in it, it's lighter. Still kind of heavy because it's metal, but a lot lighter without 2 batteries. But multi-interface shoes, I have this little consumer camcorder filming this right now, has a multi-interface shoe, so I can use this adapter. I mean, use this mics with it. Without these cables. Yeah, you don't need any of these cables. You don't need any batteries. Everything is done through this connection, which is, to me, I think is crazy, awesome, because when you're in a pinch and you have to set up real fast, you just have that adapter on. You just pop it on the camera. You don't need to put batteries in. You don't need to hook up all the cables and plug in your XLR. You just pop this on and you're good to go. That's it. I don't transport any of these with batteries in it. A lot of my friends go, why not? You know, it saves you time setting up. Yes, but sometimes these things turn on in the bag. You know, this button gets pressed. My older ones have a little switch on the side. Sometimes it just, in the bag, it something, you know, maybe something gets under it and it turns on. I've had only a couple times that happen. You know, after the shoot, I don't take the batteries out. I just leave them in. I turn them all off, come back into the office, dead, because it turned back on. Somehow it got turned on. That's why for a shoot, I don't put batteries in and go to a shoot, because I don't want to go to a shoot and the thing is like on, almost half dead. Now I'm like scrambling. I need to go and change batteries out and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I just rather get to a site, put batteries in and go. But now with these, I don't need to do that if I do have cameras with the interface shoot. But anyway, that's that. Sorry I'm babbling on, but you know, for those who kind of curious on the information on these things, you know, I have some experience with it, not a whole lot, because these are the newer types. Yeah, these are digital ones. These do work with the older ones too. Okay, my older mics work with the receivers for these. I'm using an older mic with this newer interface shoe one, the dual channel one. Okay, the older mic with this multi-interface shoe one, so they do work. The older ones are analog, these ones are digital, but they also can switch over to analog as well. I will need this for this if I do plug it into, say, the GH4. I use GH4s as well, and the multi-interface shoe won't work. Crap, right? So if that's the case, I need these. This is okay, because I use aftermarket ones, because I like to hide the mics under. I don't know, for some reason I just don't like mics viewable in my shots. XLR is great for my other cameras, and the mics, the windscreen and the clip for that, and the adapter. So now if you're not going to be using the multi-interface adapter, it comes with this one, which just is a code shoe, and the clip for that. And this clip is for this if you're going to need to put it into, say, the groom's belt or anything. If not, I leave these off and I just put this into the groom's coat pocket. It'll sit a lot flatter, because you're going to have this, with this on, you're going to have this little thing kind of stick out, and you want things as flat as possible to make everything look more natural. You don't want things to look you know, like, you know, bulk things out, and, you know, to make everything as slim and concealed as possible, so they look like they're not carrying. You want to make it look like there's someone holding a boom when there isn't anybody holding one, you know. Make it look like a big production, like, wow, where's his mic, where's the audio coming from, you know. And it's just concealed. That's it, you know. But that's that, the unboxing of this. Sorry it was a little bit lengthy, but I am a person who likes to repeat myself, and I am lengthy. Oh, see right there, plus 48. The what's it called, the phantom power. So awesome setup. Let me get playing with this and kind of like figure it out, and maybe I'll do a review on it. I mean, I don't know, wireless mics, I don't know if it sounds so spectacular, but wireless mics, it works, right? But other than that, that's the unboxing of this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Mahalo, and thanks for watching.